Now, it's just plug in the little switch that obviously controls it.
Mate, that looks nice.
That's the first piece done.
Yeah, look at the difference on that. It's crazy, isn't it?
Right guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. As you can see, we've got some carbon fibre pieces to fix the car. And before we go ahead and even so much as show you how awesome these things look, I'll just give you a little bit of a run around as to which bits are going to be replaced. Now, to start off, the wing mirrors. They were the first thing that I wanted to replace. You've also got the boost pod at the top, basically a piece of trim that sits in the top of there. We have also got the centre console that sits in the middle, the gear knobs surround, and all of the aircon vent bits as well. As you can see, we've got the gear knobs around, we've got the bits that hold the traction control buttons and whatnot, we've also got the ashtray, the wing mirrors, the actual piece that goes on the centre console near the gear knob. We have the air vents, the boost pod, and the centre console piece. So in today's video, alongside Luke, we are in my house together. How romantic. But all the same, he is helping me today get these parts fit to this car. Now, as I'm sure most of you guys already know, I'm here with LBTV, basically surviving quarantine together. So he's going to be helping me fit these parts today. Now, the most important thing is to use the plastic trim removal tools that we've got here. You can get those off eBay just for a couple of quid. And I've also got the brake sensor to fit as well, because it broke the other day. But more importantly, let's get these carbon fibre pieces fitted. Now, they are dipped. I will link all of the information below for the company that did them for me. They're absolutely amazing. Customer service is incredible. They're called MKCUSTOMZ, but more importantly, if that is wrong, I will put all the details in the comment section below.
Definitely cool looking parts. Like, I've seen a lot of like dip parts, but these come out real nice. Like a lot of them as well, they don't really lacquer them. Guys have done such an awesome job. Right, so guys, as you can see, like I've been through like a lot of dip companies and that before putting things in my own car, but George has done very well with this company. Like the quality of how well the dip is actually unbelievable. Like there is literally barely, if not any, imperfections on this. So shout out to the company that's actually gone and made these.
They're incredible, man. I'm going to link all of their details in the description section below, so go and check them out. But more importantly, Luke, I reckon we should get started. What do you reckon we should do first?
You know what, I'm really tempted to see how nice this looks.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. You mean this big centerpiece?
Yeah,
there?
like around the turbo, where the turbo gauge and all temp gauge, little pressure gauge and that is.
Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to jump in the car and then we're going to have to get started by removing the oil. Guys, I will apologise in advance if the sun is causing loads of glare. This trim removal piece right here should be sufficient. Now, we obviously got the other camera here, so we're going to show you the angles as well. But we're going to start off by removing this centerpiece that you guys can see on the other angle. But now, more importantly, oh my gosh, it's coming out so easily. Honestly, trim removal tools, you are the boy.
They're awesome, these tools, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, so that piece has come out very easily. Look at that. Look at that. Now the question is, besides to this piece, how do you get out the boost gauge? Now I'm assuming there's a clip of some form. Yeah, there is. Clip's taken out. There we go. Look at that. Now, on top of that, we also have this piece. Toolbox acquired. Right guys, I've basically sourced the correct tool from the old toolbox. Now, as far as I can see, it only needs 2. So we just get those unscrewed. Now, I can't explain in any other way how working on your car and doing bits yourself just gives you a whole new love for it. I do get a lot of comments, oh, why does Alan do all the work? And I'll give Alan credit where it's due. He does a lot of the bits that obviously I've got no experience in doing. But the way to start, and my advice to anyone that doesn't really know what they're doing, but more importantly feels a bit sort of out of depth, is just try, just learn. Because little bits like that, I would never have thought of how to get that off. But it's done. So, like I said, this has come out. So now, obviously, it's take the new piece, screw it back into the new piece, and clip it back in. So we can get rid of this, because that's actually being sent back off to the company, because the way that this gentleman works is that he gives you the pieces that he's got looking sexy, you take the old pieces, and then he can then dip those and send them back to you or to a new customer. So we'll put this one away, just temporarily. It's gone down here somewhere.
Only you could have gone and lost them, George.
How's it going for you, bro?
I'll find it. When there's a will, there's a way. It's gone down here somewhere.
Only you could have got a lost M, George.
No, he didn't. It's filming right
Ah,
there.
you've got.
He says that I lost the bolt. He lost his dad when he went to get milk 15 years ago and never came back. So far, very easy to do. If you can't see that already, then there we go. So now it's just plug in the little switch that obviously controls it, and it should be as simple as just click.
It's one of those things, isn't it, where you do it, you feel like it's going to break. Mate, that looks nice.
That's the first piece done. Now, while we assess the actual center console piece itself, I can only assume stereo comes out, which again is easy too. Now it just starts off by taking off the actual surround. It's called the fascia, in case you need to know. Pull that out and it should, there we go, reveal again exactly the same size bolts. It should be as simple as taking them out like so. Oh my god, that was so easy. Now guys, just before I go and get carried away installing the new one, I may as well take out all the other pieces. I can't imagine that they go in one by one. Make a lot more sense to undo these bolts down here, undo these ones too, and then hopefully the ashtray then comes out. The centerpiece here is looking disgusting again, so I can't wait to do that. But let's get all of it out. Let's gut it entirely. Luke, chicken legs. Yeah, boy.
Don't touch them.
Don't touch my legs.
Don't touch my leg.
Now you're probably thinking as well, these are aftermarket. They're just a couple of quid off of eBay. Thanks to Paulie for giving me those for Christmas. Now, that piece is incredibly simple. Okay, so these are all wired up, yet they've got nothing in them. That's quite interesting.
You can probably be able to put someone in the future.
Okay, they all come out super easily. They all go in order as well. So now we're in a position where we can fit the actual fascia itself, the center console piece. The actual gator itself, we need to take off the, again, pop that one down for the time being. There you go, look, so that button then comes out. No way, so can you buy, do you reckon you could, this is to the viewers, do you reckon you could buy USB inserts that have a USB switch? You then push those in?
Or what about even putting like a turbo timer down here or something?
What, on something that small?
You could literally, because they are usually about the length of this, so you could probably just fold this down and have one put in there. So
yeah, again, so that's also an option. Okay. Right, oh god, it's gross down there. Okay, so those are the two for the ashtray.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one comes out. Again, when you do this for yourself, guys, you want to make sure the clips will stay in place, because obviously it then has no value to the gentleman that's going to be dipping them. So he'll obviously make these look pretty and send them off to another customer. Again, so keep the mounting plate. Ashtray pulls out. Now I'm assuming.
Let's stay at your dash, George.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, right, so this is the ashtray piece itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these wires. Okay, that other piece is now in. So this then slides back in, like so. And we take that little breast piece that was there before, and we just now the actual part that goes inside the ashtray is just here. So that goes in. And then now, as you can see, we have an ashtray cover installed. So the next piece to do is then going to be this one. So obviously this one goes in next. So nice and gently. It's probably driving everyone crazy how little I've cleaned. That piece goes in super simple. So that one then goes in as well. Like so. Like so. Like so. And then the actual gator itself has to be pulled Okay, that's now on properly. You can then clip the gaiter back into place. Now what I might do is actually permanently fix those in with super glue at a later date so they stay in. But that's that piece done. So like I said before with those buttons, is that you actually have to push them out to put them in place of here. So obviously into this then the old button gets pushed in, like so. I'm pretty sure that's the one it came out of. Yeah, that's the case. And then obviously these ones get pushed out too. There you go, so I've taken the buttons out of the old ones. I'm just going to disperse of those quickly. Now the order that these ones came in is very simple. As you can see, they do kind of, obviously, they line up perfectly. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick that one in there like so. Get the other one that does the heated windshield. Put that one in there like so. Right, so that one is going to go in extremely easily. Yeah, so those two bolts. Yeah, you can do that if you like. There we go. So that's that piece done. It does look pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, so that piece is done. Okay, so I've actually snapped that piece trying to get this out. So just for future reference, guys, for you guys, you do not need to take this out. That's my fault. The piece hasn't affected the way the car works, so it's okay. But just this one needs to be tightened up, like so. And then we need to put the stereo back in before we do anything. So now I've plugged everything in directly. I should be in a position where everything slides back into place. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, right, finally got the stereo in. Now this piece should just go straight over the top. Like so. All good to go. So, I've taken the old one off, putting the other one on. Now what I would advise is getting some 3M double-sided sticky tape inside here. Now what that does, just in case you've got any dodgy broken clips, which in this case I don't, it'll hold it in properly. So we'll just get rid of this standard one, and then we'll put this one on in replacement. Yep.
Yeah. Mate, look at the difference on that. It's crazy, isn't it?
So again, unfortunately this one comes off really easily. The car's not going to be moving seeing as we're in lockdown, so I'm going to leave these ones on.
I think you're definitely going to need some double-sided tape left.
Yeah, 100%. But it's on for the time being.
Sick.
That's what it looks like. Right, so I did mention before that I have that brake pipe to fix. Super easy. Now it's actually the piece that comes off the RS vac pipe. For some reason, mine just didn't work very well. I've messaged the company and they sent me one straight away, no questions asked. I shall find it for you. This one, you see? And it goes down here and it goes into, I'll show you when it comes out. There we go. Right. This would fray, this would come out. Broken, dodgy ass pipe. Get rid of it. Let's start by going in. Imagine if I broke it. I think so. I've got it. Good. Yeah, so it goes in down here. But it basically attaches to the brake servo. So I'm going to thread this one back. Thread this one back to here. And then we find the piece that it wants to attach to. So like I said, guys, you can see here, just goes in. Actually looks pretty dodgy on the end, to be honest.
You look clean up, don't you? Don't know, you need like a liquid buffer type of thing. Oh, it might be alright.
Now if I had to grade the difficulty of doing this particular job, I would say it was a 4 out of 10. It's fiddly, but super easy. You just need literally like 2 tools. Obviously we fixed that pipe now, that's completely set. I'm glad that wire has been replaced, or whatever you want to call it. Wire, tube, sensor. Luke's having a great time just swinging the keys around. Such a child. Now I wanted to run a few things before we even so much as think about ending this video. Number one, I was going to install the actual vents, the air conditioning vents. I super glued the old ones in, and I didn't want to be muggy to the gentleman that I'm sending these back to, and sending him back ones with broken clips. So I'm actually going to send those ones back to him, as awesome as they look. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but all the same, those ones are all perfect. So I'm going to package that box, get it sent up to him as soon as I can, put the toolbox away, and then Luke is going to show you just how awesome it looks now it's all finished with some sexy cinematics, as that is his speciality. What's up guys, you've just been watching us install the new trim inside the car, courtesy of MKCUSTOMZ. All of their details will be linked in the description section below. You have well and truly hooked me up. I did pay for these, before you think. I didn't get these for free. It's a shame we couldn't get the aircon vents done. We will maybe get those done in the future once we can find a way around it. But for the time being, in the current situation that we're all in globally, staying in the house and having little jobs like this is certainly keeping me mentally sane. I really hope that you guys are okay. I hope that all of your family members, friends are all safe, and loved ones, etc. I mean, hopefully there's lots more driveway jobs to be done. All I can say is, guys, is aside to painting calipers, I may or may not have an 8-pot big brake kit in process. So that is something that I'm super excited about, courtesy K-Sport. But more importantly, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. All of Luke's details will be linked in the description section too. But as always, if you're new here, subscribe for more awesome content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. GCN and PT, roll the outro, please.